Let's say it's check mark. Alright, so now we're going to explode our assembly. So for exploding our assembly, we go to our assembly tab, and then we go over towards the end of our ribbon here to the exploded view. So click on that. And here, it lets you select each of the parts individually. So the way that you want to explode your drawing, your assembly, is the way that everything, all the parts fit together. Right? For example, here, I'm not going to take on my wheel first because that's, I'm going to have to go through my axle and everything else in between. Right? So I know that that's not the order of your component. So you kind of have to start thinking about if you were pulling your assembly apart, which one would you pull out first? So for this one, it would be there. If you just select your piece, in this case it's the axle, and then there's three. Once you highlight it, so you should be able to see the highlighted part, right? In blue, you get this little three arrows here, and the arrows are in the direction that you're gonna slide out your part. Okay, for example, here I don't want to go up, I want to go out. Right, so I'm gonna click. I'm still dragging my mouse with my left key, and I'm dragging over to the direction of my piece. And I've selected both of the pieces at the same time. So I'm gonna go back. And if you don't, you can deselect it here, or you can just click here on your tree. It shows you which parts you selected. So I selected one by accident. So I don't want my axle. I'm gonna select that and delete it from there. Select it and delete on your keyboard. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna drag it out. You can zoom out. Right, and then I'm gonna take this one out. So I'm gonna drag it in the opposite direction. I'm going to go to the washer and drag that one out. I'm gonna rotate a little bit so I can see this one. Then drag that one out. Okay, and then the last piece that we're gonna explode is the wheel. So I'm gonna drag that one. I'm gonna drag that one up, down. Alright, once we're done, we click on the check mark. And now let's see if it recorded all of our motions. So we can double click on our default, and here it is in a full assembly. So we double click on exploded view, open the little plus sign, and double click on our exploded view. There it is, recorded. Did everyone see that? Does anyone need to go over any of this stuff? Everyone's good? Alright, let's save our assembly. So this configuration is part of our assembly. So let's save our assembly. Just click save. That's fine. Okay. Now we're here. We can either close it and go to new and open a new drawing sheet, or we can just go to our first tab here and make drawing from part assembly. Either way is the same way. So you can close this assembly and go to make a new drawing, or you can just go to our folder here and make drawing from part assembly. It's the same thing. I'm gonna go from here because we already have it. Let's click on that. Right? And now that we're here, it's asking us what default sheet do you want. Okay? And we want the first one. So let's click on the first one, which is type A, landscape. Click OK. And now it's asking us, okay, well, what assembly do you want to bring? What views do you want to bring in? So these are all libraries of the views that you want to bring in. So let's look at our first two drawing sheets. So we have a complete assembly on the right-hand side. We have our three different views on the left-hand side. So either we can, I'm going to just go here. Minimize that so you can see it. Alright, so Alright, so the first one is our isometric view. So let's look for our perspective or isometric. So here it is. And the way that we bring it in here, we can just drag it out and place it. Okay, do you guys see that? So that part is this part. Let's bring in our, we can do our front. So let's bring in our front. I'm going to drag it out. Okay, Once we're in our front, we can actually just move our mouse in the direction of our different views, and it automatically wants to also portray the different views. You guys see that? So I'm not clicking on anything anymore. So I'm going here. I'm going to go back here and then move to the right hand side to get our different views. Okay? I could have done that with the perspective too. If I go this way, then that's the perspective. And okay, once we're done with that. Okay? So to get the different views, if you say that you press escape and you forgot to bring an additional view, you just go back to your view palette, double click, and select the different views here. Okay? So you can see that it's also our symmetric curve view saved here. We're going to use that for our second view. Not now. We're just going to keep that here. Alright? The scale, if you open your faster PDF here, it's let's open that to see what the scale it is. That's a little bit more clear. So if you go to your scale here, your title block, scale is 1 to 1. Right here, we know that this is much too smaller than what we're showing here, so this might be the wrong scale. So let's change it from scale. You just double click on your views, and you can get your little more options. Just scroll down until you find the scale tab. Okay, so it is 1 to 2, so click on the use custom scale and look for the 1 to 1 scale. Okay, so once you click on that, there it is. Since we're already in this option dialog box here, we can actually change the view to display style. So we know that it's not showing it as a line drawing, it's showing it as shaded. So let's click on that shaded. Right, so we have to follow what the view is here. So this one is shaded, which is the only isometric view. So that's good. And let's do the same thing for this one. So we double click. Okay, that one, the view is, the display style is correct, but the scale is too small. So let's put the scale, custom scale, and choose 1 to 1. You see that? Right, they're overlapping, so you can actually just move them around and move them around in your drawing. Right? And the cool thing about this is that they're actually, the drawings always stay connected. So if you're looking at your front or your side view, you see the top view directly, so you can actually project some of the lines and make sure that everything aligns. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so once we're done with that, we know that our title block here is showing too much information, so we should match it to what we have here. Okay, so in order to edit our title block, our drawing sheet, our sheet format, you just go to design tree here, right click, and edit sheet format. So once you do that, then everything disappears because now you edit sheet format view here. Okay, and you do the same thing as you would with any of your drawings or your sketches. You go over to the sketch. If you're in the view layout, just click on your sketch, and you do the same thing. So I'm going to trim some of this area here, which is way too much information. So here it is. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to manually select what I want to delete. When you're doing this editing on your sheet, make sure that you select only the things that you want to delete. Right? You see how I went like this? If I accidentally went a little bit over that, it actually selects anything outside of your title block. Right? So you don't want to delete any additional information. So make sure that you're careful, that you're looking at what you're deleting. So this is good. Okay? You double click if you want to type something. So just double click. And let's this is part 1. Actually, this one does not have, it's a faster assembly. Right? So let's double click again. And faster assembly. Okay. When you're typing, make sure that if you're doing all lower cases or you're doing upper cases, that you're consistent. So let's go here, that's a little bit too small. So you can change it just like you would in Word. Okay. You can actually just select your text and manually move it. Okay. You see that? So it's pretty easy. It's not that, so this one is all capital. So let's be consistent and put it all capital. Alright, sheet 1 of 1, that's fine. The scale is 1 to 2, so or 1 to 1, so let's change that also. Now the correct information. going on. You might have to open it a little bit just so you can get your what's going on. Yeah. And select the manual studio. Maybe you just get to studio. So I'm gonna select everything and then change it a little bit smaller. There it is. Okay, so take a little bit. You can do the same thing. So you can just copy and paste if you wanted to copy and paste an image, text, or you can double click here. So click here. So I'm gonna double click here. Okay. So there's also a text box there. So the first one should be drawn by, and make sure that you put your name, not my name. Okay. And also be consistent with your font style. So this is Times New Roman, and I think this is Gothic. Let's do Gothic. So let's keep it consistent. Double click, and let's go to our Century Gothic. So just scroll up until you find it, and here it is. Okay. It's a little bit too big, so I'm gonna go to the text size here and change it to. And you can manually just move it. Okay. And when you move your text, it also wants to align that too. So that's kind of cool. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we have our drawn by, we have our title, we have our drawing number, our sheet size, and we have our scale. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom out here. So when you're done editing your title block, all you have to do is just click on the little arrow, the first magenta arrow in the upper right corner, and now you're back into your sheet block.
How did you get the original spot where you started editing the sheet?
You right click on your sheet format, and go to edit sheet format.
You can also right click anywhere on that. So click on that doesn't have to be
Right click, yeah. Right click on any of the empty box. Okay, so let's go here. I just control delete too many times. I'm gonna go back here. Okay, so when you're done editing, just click on your magenta arrow there, your clicker arrow, and you're back on your drawing. Right? When you change the first sheet, so before you go on to do your next sheet, make sure that you fix your title block in the first sheet. Why? Because you don't want to do this every time that you do a new sheet. Okay? So when you're already done editing your sheet, we're gonna keep going with some of these assignments later on during the week. You don't want to redo your title block every time you do this assignment. So what I suggest is saving your title block. So save this title block. If you don't save it, you're gonna have to redo all this again. You're gonna have to edit your sheet format. So to save your title block, you go to Save Sheet Format. Click on that and save it on your flash drive. If you save it where it opens your in the sheet format library, it's going to be deleted next time you come because you can't save anything to our still computer. Make sure that you save that in your desktop for today, and make sure that you save that to your flash drive before you leave. Otherwise, you're gonna have to edit all that information again. Okay, so I'm gonna just save it here. When you save it, give it your own name. That way you know that it doesn't replace the one that you have. If you're using it from home, here it doesn't matter because it goes back to default. So when you're at home, you don't want to replace any of the sheets that you already have. Okay, you always want to leave your default templates as they are. So make sure that you just add something that you know what it is. I'm just gonna type in AA. Okay, and click save. All right. So everyone's clear, good so far? Anything that you need to go over before we keep going?
I put everything, you know?
on the sheet 1 on your design tree. So you have your task assembly on the left-hand side. You can just click somewhere on your screen where there's no image, view, and you can right click and edit sheet format. Sometimes we have a lot of views and it gets a little bit busy, so sometimes you right click on your view. So you should just go to the design tree. So you can do it. You can do it from the sheet tree. Any more questions? Right. So for this PDF, you also have to add a bill of materials. Right? So the bill of materials is just this table with all the materials for each of the parts that you use. It also tells you how many parts you're using for your assembly, and it gives you the item number. Okay? So to do the bill of materials, you just go to your annotation tab, which is next to your bill layout, and you see at the end there's a table icon. Click on that, and you have more options to do different types of tables. And the one that we want is bill of materials. Okay? Click on that, and when you click on that,
Where's the table?
it's on annotation, and it's at the end. Yeah, and you have to click on the icon, and you should be getting a bill of materials there. Are you saving yours? Okay, okay. I thought you were on the same step. Alright, so now that you select your bill of materials, you have to select a view in order for SolidWorks to come up with your materials. And the view that you have to, that works the best is when you select your isometric. Okay, because it has all of your parts there. Even though this one has your parts, for some reason, the isometric works a little better, right? Yeah. So click on that. Select on your isometric and click check. Okay? Now you should have a bill of materials attached to your cursor. Right? And if you hover over your title, your sheet, it kind of wants to snap to different points. So let's make it very clean and snap to the upper left-hand corner. So just hover over where you think is the left-hand corner. It's automatically going to give you a little snapping. Right? Click there. And there you are. So that's the bill of material. And it works almost like a little an Excel sheet. So you can drag it out, make it a little bit smaller. You don't need it that huge. Okay. And there it is. Okay. I think I missed to put some of your description for the material. So I didn't give you some of it, but hopefully you did it correctly. And it also matters what you name your parts. It's always a good idea to name your parts correctly. So you're not naming them just part 1, part 2, part 3. Because it actually also keeps the name of the files of your SolidWorks file. So it brings the correct ones. Alright. So once you did your bill of materials, you can just drag it, make it a little bit smaller. So just look at your example here. It looks like it's somewhere around there where we have it. Maybe. Somewhere there. You can try to align it with what you already have there. Got it? Yeah. Right. Once you select your bill of materials, the next thing that we have on our sheet there is your dimensions. So smart dimensions. Okay, so to do dimensions, you go to annotation. You go to smart dimension. So you go to smart dimension, and you click on the top for one of them. So you just do the dimensions that we have there on our example. Don't do any additional ones. Just keep the ones that we have. I mean, you can change the position of them. So if it's here to type, then just change it around. Or you can move this views different. I'm just gonna put it here. And click OK. So when you do your dimensions, you see how mine looks black? What color do your dimensions look like?
Gray.
Gray. So we don't want them to be gray. Okay, so there's 2 ways to change your dimension screens. So the default for some reason is gray in SolidWorks, but we don't want it to be gray. If they're gray, you're going to get some points taken out. So make sure that you write this information if you're not following along. So the way that we can change them into black is you click on your options. On the left-hand side, you have some options here, and we want colors. So click on colors. Okay. Once you click on colors, you have color scheme settings. And scroll a little bit until you see drawings, non-imported driven. You guys see that? Dimensions, non-imported driven. Those are your main drawing dimensions. And you should see a little gray box here. Mine is black because I changed it before class and I forgot to change that. I'm going to go to edit and choose your black color. Click OK. That should make it black. Click OK again. Okay, that's one way to change it. Also, another way to change it is you select your dimension. You go to Other. You go to None, and you go to Format. That also changes your dimension. Okay? If you do it this way, that you have to select all of your dimensions at the same time on your sheet, you might have to do that again on your sheet too. So it doesn't really sometimes change and draw the whole drawing sheet. So there's two ways of doing it. So this way, you just have to make sure that all of your dimensions that you go through the format and that they're all changed to black. Or you can do it this way, where you just automatically change all of the dimensions, no matter what sheets you do on the bottom. Okay, I usually do it this way because I don't have to worry about the format. But in AB, I think that your instructor in AB might do it this way, so I just want you to know how to do it this way too. You go here, you go to Other, you go to Format, and that automatically changes. Right, so you're just going to go around and dimension your different, look at the example. So this one has from the top the frame, and then you have the here to here. Okay, and check. In the dimensions, it works the same way as when you're doing your sketching. So you can select your dimension. If you say that it's trying to snap to a different point, you can just drag it and then just move it. And it actually changes your dimension. So there are also smart dimensions here. Okay? So you can just drag it and move it around if it's not choosing the correct line or the correct point. Right. So this one has a dimension from here, so you do the same thing. And okay. Right. When we're doing the sketching, we don't really care about where our dimensions are. Right? But here, this drawing, you're sending it to somebody else, right? So somebody else is going to look at all of your dimensions. They all have to make sense. So when you're doing their dimensions here, it's important that they're not like this, that they're not overlapping, right? That they're easy to read. It's important that they're, that this is not over here. That they're all, you're still designing when you're doing all of your annotations. So keep in mind that somebody else is going to have to draw or manufacture from your drawings. So just be clear with all of your dimensions. That this is not like this, right? It's kind of hard to understand from there. So just keep an order of all of your dimensions. Alright, so when you're done with your two sheets, what you're going to do is you're going to go to File, Save As, and you're going to save it as a PDF because you're going to turn in a binder, a PDF binder of all of your sheets. So at the end of your, when you're ready to submit, you have a total of 7 PDF sheets in one binder. Right? A PDF binder is something like this, where we have your one sheet and we have two sheets in one file, in one folder. Okay, and to do that, you just right-click and combine your PDF binders in a document. So you don't do it through file. If you need help with that, you can go around and help you with that. So you do the Save As, you go to Adobe Portable Document Format. Okay, and I usually change the name, so I go to or did it change it for you? I think it changes it for you. So I'm just going to go to 1. That's sheet 1. Save. And let's go here to the folder where I saved it. And there's that sheet. And there's the sheet that I created. Alright, so it should look exactly like the one in the top. Alright. Let me show you a few other things that you're going to need when you do the rest of the sheets. So this other sheet here requires your axonometric or exploded view. It's the same thing. You still have a bill of materials. You still have your same title, your sheet format. But you all, in addition to your, well, actually, you don't have dimensions for this one. You do have this bubble callouts, okay, that actually have to do with the bill of materials. I'm going to show you how to do this. So let's go back to our drawing. Okay. So add a new sheet here. You just right click on your sheet layout, and you go to add sheet. Okay. You see how it went back to the default title block? Alright, we don't want to do it again because we actually saved it and it's part of our drawing. So before you do that, you right click, you go to properties, and you browse to find your default title, your sheet format. So here I saved it on my desktop. Okay, and you go to open and click OK. And click yes, that's fine. Alright, so what I did is I just right click on your sheet 1 tab, go to properties, go to browse, and look for that sheet that you saved. Yeah.
How did you save the sheet layout one more time?
Okay. To save your sheet layout, because you don't want to do that again, go to File, Save Sheet Format, and save it on your flash drive. Okay, so now that we did that, once you save that, you right click, you go to properties, you look for your sheet. I already did this, and then I'm going to do it again. You right click again, and then you add sheet. See, now it actually, your sheet layout is your browse, your default. If you right click again and you add an additional sheet, it keeps adding those sheets. You see that? Which is cool. The cool thing about doing that in the same drawing file is that it automatically adds your sheets. So if you have 3 sheets, you have 3 of 3, so you don't have to change that manually. So that's a good benefit of adding that in the same, adding your sheets in your same file. Okay? Sometimes if you have 100 parts for your assembly, you don't want to do that because you find that there's a lot of sheets and your file might be a little bit hard to work. But this is a small assembly, so you don't have to worry about running out of space. Okay, so let's go to our sheet 2. And how do we bring in additional drawings here? Can anyone tell me? So we're ready to bring in our exploded view. You go to the right hand side and you go to the view palette. Okay? Then you look for your view. If your views will come up here, you have to click on the little 3 dot here icon, and then you look for your part, your assembly, or your part. Okay? But here it's already recorded that, so I'm gonna drag it out and put it here. And automatically it's gonna ask you some of the defaults, so I'm gonna click shade because it's already I already know that it's gonna be shaded. And I know that the scale, if you look at the scale here, is 1:1, the same as our other sheet, and click OK. Wait, is it coming? Something happened. Can you do it again? Oh. Then I save it. Let me see if that's it. It looks like I maybe didn't save that one. Okay, so it wasn't showing me the last version, so I just put on rebuild here. So let's drag it out, double click here, and let's change it to the correct scale. And there it is. Okay. So that should be, so it saved the exported view that we just created. Right, so we're gonna go to the same thing, so we're gonna go to table, we're gonna go to bill of materials, click on your actual isometric. And then over there, let's do it the same as the other one. And here it is. Alright, so we have the same bill of materials. Alright, so now we want to label each of these parts that are related to the bill of materials. So in order to do that, we go here to the balloon. You guys see that on the top? So there's a balloon. Let's click on that. What's important to do when you're doing a balloon, or to know that when you're doing a balloon, is that you have to click on, you want to be consistent with all of your parts. So if you click on your edge, it does an arrow. If you click on the face, it does a bullet point here. we want to be consistent. We're going to click on all of our edges. Okay? So make sure that when you're doing your balloons, that you're just selecting your edge. Okay, so let's do it again. So I just click on that edge on the caster frame. So I'm going to click on the edge. And if I hover over one of the balloons that is already there, it actually aligns my balloons. Or our balloons. I'm going to do the same thing. So there it is. So this is part of annotations. You're still designing your title, your drawing sheet, so you're being careful in what your where your bubbles are, that everything's clear. Okay, so there it is. Just aligning some of those, and okay, and check. So that's how you do it. You can, once you're done, you can still, move them around and just have them align each other. So you can still play around with your annotations here. Okay. So make sure that they're all showing arrows. If for some reason you're not showing an arrow, you can also move your piece around. Right? Also, if you can also change it. Well, no, we're not going to change it because I want you to just click on the edges. Okay, so make sure that they're all showing the arrow, that they're all consistent. And for that sheet, that's it. That's all you have to do. So you're showing your exploded view, you're showing your bill of materials, and you're showing your bubbles. And you want to change the information there. So that's an exploded action on exit. So just go back to your assembly, and let's right click, edit sheet format, double click, and that's an exploded. Make sure that you change it. So no metric. Okay, everything else is good. Get out of there, and you're good to go. So you can just go to save as, and choose the correct PDF. Let's go to save. When you have more than two layouts, it's better to wait until the end to do all of your PDFs, because now it wants to do them all at the same time, which is good, right? You don't want to keep doing it 7 times. So let's just say that I already did number 1. You can just highlight the one that you want from here, and then it only does that individually. So if I were to do my